every time we race up here, I've always looked to see who's in concert, you know, and never even heard of them, don't even know what kind of music it is, but so at some point I'm coming to a concert up here at the Red Rocks Ampitheatre. I've watched it on TV and videos and stuff, man. This place is freaking awesome. This is an amazing, amazing place. I want to watch Co-Wetzel here, Reed Southall. Like, man, I got to come up here. It's a bucket list. I got to see a concert here. Don't drive your race rig or your semi up to Red Rocks Ampitheatre. That road is not made for it. But look, once you're committed, you're committed. So I'm up here. Now I'll get out of here. So, one, I didn't realize how out of shape I was in this elevation, and I could barely make it up here to walking. And then I get up here and look around. Like, there are people running, there are people jogging, they're stair hopping, and like you look up here, they're doing yoga. Like this is ridiculous. Like, I can barely breathe, and these people are like running marathons up here. I seen them running up down the stairs. I'm like, I just want to sit down. Like, I'm looking for a golf cart to take me back down to my rig. So anyway, we come up here this year to race. I felt good because I felt like this is a nitrous track, turbo track, and I just felt like, man, if we can get our shit together, we can have a good weekend. Tranny fluid, oil, everything's good. You already changed all that.
We've already done all that.
Oh yeah, it's got something broke. We got to find it. So we spool the car when we get here. It ain't right. It doesn't make any boost. So we start checking stuff out, and boost controller, one of the low bitty wires off the fuel tank broke. So we had no boost controller. So we had no CO2 getting to the wastegate. So it's got a wastegate falling off of it, or we've got the lines that come off where it's broke. We're checking. We're going to see where it's all going. It has CO2, so it's definitely not going in the motor.
Got a crack in a manifold or something that's not letting it build boost.
Could be at the throttle bodies too on the cold side. Could be a blow-off valve stuck open.
Right.
Only a couple things it could be.
Well, then, like Javi said, it could be a diaphragm in the
wastegate?
In a wastegate.
Yeah.
And it's just so hot.
Right?
Carl, hand me a screwdriver. I'm going to drop this pan. Well, I did that so I could look up and see the backside of the headers.
It's cracked right here.
Is it?
Yeah. Where? But it's not a big crack. I mean, it's just a small crack. It's about 1.5 inches long.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Yep.
Need Lutz to TIG it.
Where is it? Right where it wants.
But that was the deal when he spooled it up just now. Had no CO2 pressure at all. Put on a mill note. It wasn't on my side.
Poor car.
But no, that's what happened. We let it cool down last week when we looked at it. And That will shrink back down. Slows down. Doesn't Carl says, hell, it pulled down so much I can barely even find it over there.
So we fix that. That's the first thing we do. We fix that. Okay, it spools up, spools fine, fine. All right, so we're gonna go grudge. Daddy Dave wants a grudge pass first, so we go down there to race Daddy Dave. I pull up, I start the car, put a little bit of heat in it. We pull up to the water box, and I don't hear Daddy Dave's car start. So we're sitting there letting it run, letting it run, letting it run, and finally he gets it started. All right, so we do a burnout, we back up. We go to stage, Dave lights his first bulb, and then boom, on the dash, 100% data logger. It's full. So anyway, I pull into the first bulb. Dave, boom, lights the second bulb. I go right in, spool my car up, and boom, we make a pass. Car makes a great hit. I had to pedal it one time. Dave had problems. And so I felt like, man, all right, that was a decent pass, but we can get better at it. And I get back and I'm like, I forgot, we have no data. What's up, man? How's it going, dude? Good. It's all right. Good to see you in person. Okay, that's yours?
Yes.
I like it.
I brought this picture a couple years ago and had to sign it.
Okay.
And I did all the body work, and that's what it looks
Really?
like now.
Okay.
But I have nicer wheels.
Good job. Hey, good job. All right.
Yes.
Real car. I'm like, all right, let's get the car ready, guys. Let's make another pass. So Dave's like, yeah, look, I need another grudge pass. So we swap lanes. Daddy Dave starts his, I start mine. I'm not making that same mistake where I don't have no data log. I've got to have some data for tomorrow for the $40,000 race. I go to start it, and I'm like, I'm revving it up, and I'm like, okay, there's a cylinder dead. Rev it up again, I'm like, okay, there's 2 or 3 cylinders dead. Can't figure it out.
Oh, okay. fine. Just take the front end off. Let him do a pass by himself.
All right, good.
Oh, something is not right. Start it real quick. It's what valve train. It is what it is. Yeah, you ain't gonna hurt nothing. Yeah, it's either that or a lifter. Yeah, he's not gonna make a pass.
I'm like, I let Dave go. We pull the front end off. I get out of the car.
One of us broke, the spring or something broke. We missed it. Right? Do we check the springs that pass?
Yep.
That's broken rocker. Yeah.
They've done the same thing as yours down up there.
Yeah.
And he had the same setup. It's a vacuum line up on the intake.
Oh no, mine's wrapping. Mine's rocker. He's ready. So anyway, we tow it back to the pits, and we're thrashing. I'm checking springs. I'm checking valve adjustment. I'm checking everything, and you know it's kind of noisy from the right side of the motor. So I'm thinking worst case scenario. And then I checked all the torque on the bolts.
Yeah.
So there's, I mean, it may have a broke. I don't know.
Is it down low pressure?
I don't know. I didn't check that low yet.
Well, let's throw the back cover on it and just see what the just fire it up.
Yeah.
You can hear it, you know.
70 right there.
70?
Yeah. It usually makes about, I mean, when it's warm, it's about 80 or so. Cold, it's about 100. I'm gonna yank the plugs out of it real quick. Just look at the plugs. And then I'll pull all the, I'll just pull the valve train off, and that way.
Pan off of it, make sure it don't have the pin be out of it or bearing gone.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably, yeah. Something wrong.
Up top don't really.
Yeah, I don't see nothing up
really
top.
looking too promising.
Yeah, we can get it up on the Pro Jacks and let's pull the pan off of it. Keep going.
It'll be loose somewhere.
Yeah, something's loose. Anyway, get the whole right side, all the valve train off, check all the rocker arms, everything's perfect. Push rods are perfect, lifters are perfect, and I'm looking at the data and stuff from just us revving it up, and the whole right bank on the EGTs is cold, and I'm just like, you just tore this whole motor apart, idiot, when you should have just looked at the data and maybe seen what. So anyway, go inside the car in one of the injector driver boxes, unplugged, just laying in the floorboard. And I'm like, man, I've had this problem before. And so it's like, golly, man.
Oh, we probably shouldn't do that. Is what it is, my dog. Is what it is. I was at it somewhere.
So anyway, so the night's over. We have no data. We didn't get to make that second pass, and we didn't get it fixed and put back together till late that night. So look, I was given some pictures from some guys. Everybody knows I'm a huge military supporter. My cousin was a Marine, you know, so look, man, I support the military. I support all the police, fire, first responders, all that. But anyway, we're all human. We all make mistakes. I've made mistakes. Sometimes we get a ticket, sometimes we go to jail, sometimes we might serve a little bit of time in prison, but regardless, we're all human, we make mistakes, and all we can do is, you know, do better. But this was really, really awesome. Some inmates up here in Colorado drew some pictures for Kai, Kelly, and Lizzie and me, and one of the guards that worked there took the time, came to the race, gave them to us, and he's a big military supporter, so I put his sticker on my car. Here's the guys that drew the pictures. Look, man, like, I'm impressed. These dudes, like, man, they're very talented guys. Man, I'm impressed. Here's the picture he drew of me. Dude, you know, thank you. Like, you know, it's, like I said, man, I don't judge people. I've made lots of mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. And, you know, there's good people, there's bad people, and, you know, there's good people and bad people that are out here, and there's good people and bad people that are you know, serving time and for whatever they're in there for. Thank you. You're talented, and man, simplified, man. I'm telling you, man, like I love it. And thank you guys for following us. Hey, man, it's rough in there. I spent 26 days this year in our county jail, in Oklahoma County Jail, and I tell you what, man, hardest 26 days of my life. And you know, I thought I was tough. I'm really not that tough, man. The first week or two, man, dude, I'm gonna tell you, I cried like a baby. Yeah, so you guys are tough. You know, it's hard to live in that world, and it's hard for humans to be locked up like that. So, hey, man, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching No Prep Kings. Thank you guys for tuning in, you know, on Monday nights and stuff, and watching us and supporting us. And hey, if it makes time go by better and faster, you're welcome. And thank you guys for being fans. Appreciate it, man. Love you.